Hello, Mass Game, and welcome to a new vlog. So today, mommy came over the house and she brought some goat for me to cook. So there it is. I've cut it up because the butcher that she got it from, they actually cut it into like really big pieces, and it's very, very meaty, which is a great thing because the goat that I'm used to is like really bony sometimes. So the fact that it's a lot of meat is chef's kiss. Like, I'm excited about it. So I'm about to clean it, and then once I clean it, I'm gonna season it and let it sit overnight, and then I'll cook it tomorrow. So to clean, I use a little bit of lime and some vinegar and put it right in there. Dang. So I had to take a break from cleaning the goat. I don't know, I started to feel dizzy, so I took a break, but I'm gonna go back downstairs. I changed my shirt because I didn't want to mess up my good shirt with curry and all of that. But anyway, as you guys know, Alec and I's anniversary is coming up in a month. And we really, really wanted to travel. We wanted to go out of the country. But with the travel bans and like the state of the world, we were a little nervous to do it via airplane. So we have something different planned. However, we did get some new luggage to take on our trip with us. So thank you so much to Level 8 for hooking it up again. So yeah, you guys go watch the next clip. Tell us what you think about the luggage in the comments. We're gonna leave the discount code and the link for you to be able to purchase the bags in the description box below.
Hey guys, we loved our level 8 carry-on so much that we decided we had to complete the set and try out the 28-inch checked luggage from the Voyager line. And let me tell you, I just know that this is going to be perfect, especially for those longer vacations. It's got that same sleek, modern look we fell in love with, but now with even more space, which makes it perfect when you just know that you're not packing light. You can fit all the shoes, all the outfits, no compromises. One of my favorite features, the built-in wet pocket. Whether it's trunks that didn't dry in time or a little spill from my toiletry bag, everything else in the suitcase stays protected. It's those little thoughtful details that really make a difference when you're living out of a suitcase. And listen, if you're like Brian and tend to bring your entire closet just in case, this bag gets it. No judgment here. So, if you're looking for luggage that's stylish, smart, and built for real travelers, check out the link in our bio to see more.
Ooh, that sun is bright. Hello, Man's Gang. I was gonna say good morning, and then I realized that it's after 12, so I probably shouldn't be saying good morning. But hi, Grand Rising. Does that work? Just got me a haircut after a month of not having one, which is crazy for me. And then I just went and nicked myself trying to like clean things up a little bit because my hair grows so fast. I got the haircut yesterday, and like today I could start seeing like a little bit of maybe not 5 o'clock shadow, maybe more like 4 or 3 o'clock. But I could see a little bit, so I tried cleaning it up and ended up nicking myself right here. But I am happy with the haircut because I've been rocking a low haircut maybe for the last almost year, where I've been trying to, keep waves. But since I had it grown out, I was like, let me see if I could go back to the curls. This is not it in its shining glory right now, but it did look good yesterday. And when it is that I do it up, put some product in there, then we'll look good. But let me know what y'all think about the switch. If I should keep the curly hair or go back to the waves. But yes, about to get my Sunday started. Sundays really is the day to just prepare for the week ahead. Because, of course, work tomorrow morning. I can't remember if Brian has work tomorrow. I think he does. I think he's working like 4 days this week, if not 5. So I'm about to go and make sure all of my stuff and his stuff are washed. And then head downstairs, because one good thing about a Sunday that, hits without fail is that I'm probably gonna be coming out of this room smelling something nice going on in the kitchen downstairs. Brian's mom bought goat yesterday, so I can smell the curry. So I know hands down that Brian is doing curry goat for dinner tonight, and I am pretty excited for that. But anyways, let's get the day started. What, chef?
Thank you for doing that, because I started this yesterday and I was supposed to show them the process and I never did. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the goat look good. What was the process that you're gonna show them?
Like how I season it, how I do all of that. And I got tired. At some point, I got a little lightheaded. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and finish seasoning this and just get it over with. Sorry, guys.
Next time. When next time will be, we don't know.
We don't know. What's up, Maz gang? I am home from work. Today was a very, very long day. Remember I started my line this month where I'm only doing turns, but the turns are like San Juan. So it's very long turns. The first leg was like 3 hours and like 20 minutes. Sorry, hold on, guys. And then there was lights. So the first leg was 3:20, and then the second leg was 3 hours and 30 minutes. So it was 3.5 hours. So it's a lot of flying for a flight attendant. But it's what I wanted. 7 hours. Like those 2 days that I was doing was worth 9 credit hours, right? That means I had to be away from home for 24 hours. Whereas this turn is worth 7 hours and 45 minutes. Let's just call it 8 hours. I do 2 of those. So let's just say I did it today and I'm doing it tomorrow. That's almost 15 hours. Whereas that 2-day is only worth 9 hours. So this is why I like working turns, because you technically can make a whole lot more money. But a lot of people don't like driving to and from the airport. Don't bother me at all. I'll go back and forth as long as I can make my money and be home every day. So that's what I'll be doing this month. Yeah, man. It was very interesting. I flew with the Orlando crew today. It wasn't anybody. I was one person that I knew, but it wasn't anybody I was like super close with. But one of the things that I definitely did not miss from Florida, I guess, or Orlando is like a lot of times the crews will speak Spanish with each other and kind of like disregard the other flight attendants who don't speak the language. And that's exactly what happened today. Like we were on our biggest plane. It was 5 of us, 3 Hispanics, 1 white, 1 black. The 3 Hispanics, I boarded the plane. Everybody said hello. Everybody was nice. They were speaking Spanish when I walked up. They greeted me in English and they went right back to talking Spanish. So I mean, I didn't know what to say. I let you know, like I didn't know what to say. Yeah, I don't miss that because I don't think they realize how that makes you feel isolated. You know, like I don't think they were talking about me at all, but it's like I'm not invited in their conversation. Like I can't be, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It was just feeling like don't sit with us type vibes. Because during the flight, the 3 of them huddled in the back. I was in the front, and then the white guy was in the middle, like mid cabin. So you know, it's like they just don't want to be around you, or that's what it comes across as. I don't necessarily miss that because it happened a lot. Like it's not like if this was the first time that it's happened. It happens quite a bit where, you know, they're just in their own circle. They're in their own world, and you can't be mad at it. Like they're not being nasty to me. They're just not fucking with me, and that's okay.
But it's nice to be around my folks. Like, I didn't think that I would say this because Atlanta got such a bad rap. Like when they first opened the base, but I actually love Atlanta. I love everything about it. Yeah, so I'm glad I'm based here. That was a nice reminder. But yeah, I'm gonna change my clothes now, and then I'm gonna go heat up this goat and rice. So when Alec gets home, he doesn't have to do much. He should be off pretty soon. It's like my watch is downstairs. It's like 5:40-ish right now, so he should probably be calling me in a couple minutes. So yeah, I guess I will chat with y'all a little later. Hello, Maz Gang. As you can see, I am sitting on a dark plane because I have nothing else better to do for the next 3 hours. Today I did a San Juan turn, and we are done with the first leg. My crew, they got off, and they have another flight to work to Baltimore. I go back to Atlanta, but that flight isn't until like 4 p.m. and it's currently 1:04. So I have about a good 2 to 3 hours to wait before we start boarding and leaving. My crew isn't here yet. They don't have to be here till like 50 minutes before we board. So I have a lot of time to sit and chill here by myself. I actually have been here since 11:30. So it's been a while. But yeah, I'm not tripping. I'm gonna try to take a nap at some point. Eat my lunch probably on the way back. And yeah, I'm just gonna vibe out and just chill. So I will see y'all when I get back to the A.
Hey guys. So I got to leave work early today. So I am here by Planet Fitness trying to get a little workout in. Sorry, I'm here trying to make sure I have everything out of my bag. That's important because I put my bag in the trunk when it is that, I come here just to make sure that I don't have any issues. But yeah, I just wanted to come on first off to say thank you to, I'm trying to remember who said it in the comments, but somebody commented on my weight recently to say, it looked like in the Tampa vlog, like I had taken off a little bit of weight. And I know that somebody had commented and said the same thing about Brian, or more than one person actually, a couple videos ago. And I just really wanted to say thank you. Why that is because I know it's a lot easier to say when something is very evident, like when we've gained weight, something that might not come off as so nice, because we've also gotten that over the years, because people have watched us grow like in all sorts of ways, including physically, over the last 4 years that we've been doing YouTube. And it's not always the easiest thing to hear, quite honestly, but it's one of those things that we've chosen to show our lives here on the channel and be vulnerable with people, and it comes with the territory. So I will say, I appreciate the people who point it out, especially those who are nice about it, and I also really appreciate those who point out when we're also doing things right for ourselves, and those who can appreciate the fact that we are still trying to improve ourselves. We are human after all, and we learn a whole lot through our experiences. For me especially, it's an adjustment with the kind of food that is here in the US, with the way the food is made, and then coming up into a new life where it is that I couldn't work for a year and some change, and then came into being a parent. And now that we're on summer holidays and BJ isn't with us, I will say it is easier to kind of find ways to improve or help ourselves along, particularly in the kitchen, because it was kind of hard when it is that you're trying to eat healthy but then BJ doesn't eat certain things. But for Brian and I now, like, We may not show it here, but more times than not, 5 days a week, we're eating pretty standard, trying to eat very healthy those days, and then we give ourselves a weekend to be able to kind of cheat and make sure that we have some balance in our diet as well, just to make sure that there is longevity in us being able to stay on this health journey. So, you know, again, not coming on here to bash anybody, really coming on here to thank people and just remind people that, you know, sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I will say that, like, you know, the recent love that we've been getting, particularly when it comes to our health journey, and I say health because neither of the two of us are tracking any weight on the scale, that we appreciate the encouragement. We appreciate the positive reinforcement. And yeah, I mean, like, if you have nothing good to say, don't say it. That's my PSA and my ask, really. But yeah, I'm proud of us and the way that we've been showing up. Like, I've been trying to come to the gym and do more things that I know work with my body, and then Brian has been doing his own things at home. And like, I applaud Brian because he's done like a huge switch when it comes to the way that we eat, especially in our downtime. And like, I'm happy that he's seeing the results that he is. Like, I'm very proud of him, and he's inspired me to, like, you know, kind of make sure that I hold myself accountable too. But yeah, I'm gonna go and work out for an hour. Brian is coming home late today, so I'm gonna be the one cooking, which we know doesn't happen very often. Tonight I'm gonna be doing a salmon, like a pan-seared salmon. We like a blackened salmon, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then I'm gonna be serving it with like a Caesar salad, either that or I might do like a roasted vegetable quinoa. Haven't done that in a little while, so I think that I may lean towards that today, as long as I have the time, because it is a little bit time consuming for the quinoa in particular, just because I have to roast the vegetables first, then do the quinoa and add it. So we'll see, but let me hurry up and stop chatting and get to my workout. Maybe I was procrastinating a little bit, but I'm gonna spend at least an hour here and then pick up like 2 things before I go home to go and make dinner. So I'll see you guys later.
If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie.
Okay guys, I have made it back home and about to start cooking. Brian just landed, so I probably only have about an hour to get things at least far enough along. But I did stop at the grocery store and got some stuff that is really supposed to be for this dinner that I'm attempting to cook. So first off, I got some tricolor quinoa, and then I got me a red bell pepper because I want to try and make this colorful as well. Got some vegetable stock. Got me some carrots. I already have broccoli in the fridge. And then I also got some zucchini. This is my piece of salmon here, and it is skin on salmon because that's how both of us prefer it. So I'm about to scale this now because it also does have the scales on it.
Making pretty love to me, pretty. Pity, pity. All the pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me, pretty. Pity, pity.
Turning off my dance music in the back. So I got my vegetables are pretty much roasted. Quinoa is almost done. I have pat dry my salmon, and I'm about to drizzle it in oven. Ooh. Sorry, that frightened me. I'm about to drizzle it in some olive oil and then cover it in my spice mixture. Mixture. Sorry, getting tongue-tied. That I have right here, which is some Cajun seasoning, a little bit of brown sugar just to take off a little bit of the spice because Brian can't take too much spice. Garlic powder, onion powder, some herbs and spices, you know, doing it the KFC way with what, the 11 herbs and spices? Yeah, not so many. But yeah, just gonna do that now, toss it in that seasoning, and then throw it into my cast iron skillet and sear it on both sides so that the skin side gets crispy, and then put it in the oven to finish it off. But still good on time. Brian isn't here yet, so that's a good thing.
Breaking news. Man wa kill him, girl. This a cause her pussy too good. Breaking news. Girl, her pussy too good.
Bring in salad. Guys, Brian doesn't like dinner.
That is not true. I don't like quinoa. But I tried.
Yes, I just gave him a tiny bit. And then I did vegetables on the side for him instead.
Because he knew I wasn't going to be. I may
Yeah.
not be crazy about it.
I know you thought the idea of it sounded nice.
It did.
I waited for you to try the quinoa. He likes the vegetable though, guys.
I love the vegetables.
Yeah,
Love the vegetables.
at least I did something right.
Probably put it in the microwave a little bit.
Yes, it wasn't that bad after all.
It was delicious. It was very, very good.
Especially for healthy food, right?
Yeah. It's like what you said. I make the bad food, you make the good food.
I didn't say the bad
Yes, you
food.
did. You said if I wanted high blood pressure or high cholesterol, I can make it.
It's a change that's necessary, baby.
It is. This is good. I enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad.
Hello, Man's Gang.
Hello.
I was just chewed out by my husband. He said that I don't like recording with him. Just not true. He's never home when I'm recording.
And I was telling Brian that he does that on purpose.
How?
Because I know a long time ago, it was that you felt more comfortable, you know, when you're getting into your groove of talking, being on your own. But it's because we were downstairs and Brian was about to record and then went upstairs. So I was just like, oh, you just don't like to record with me around? Because even when I am home, then you're going in the other room.
He's watching a show on Netflix. I feel like it's very rude to just start recording while he's watching his show.
I was cleaning too.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't like fully engaged in the show. But anyways, don't let me interrupt your
Oh my
story time.
gosh.
I don't want to not be included in the next.
The story time was about me being drug tested at work today. It wasn't anything major. Like, he felt like I was going to come up here and shoot a segment. I just wanted to tell you guys what happened. Oh, damn it. I got drug tested at work today. It was random. But it wasn't a bad thing. But today was different because they gave me a breathalyzer. Right.
Does that mean flight attendants be taking swigs on the plane?
Yeah. That's exactly what that
Oh,
means.
wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've heard of people having it done, but the people that I've heard that have had it done were reported real time. So, on my paperwork, it said random, but a random breathalyzer. I've never had one. So, it was interesting. We did it in front of everybody. Like, It's
in front of the passengers?
no. It was
Because I was like,
they took me to the crew room,
okay.
but it was in front of other flight attendants. I didn't really. I mean, I knew I was gonna pass, so it wasn't anything to be like freaked out about. But I didn't know that they were gonna do it.
And that's one of those things they're probably gonna have a reputation now. You walk in the crew room tomorrow and they're like,
You saw that Brian boy?
yeah, he's the one that they had to do the breathalyzer.
Yeah.
And you see a crew working with you and they're probably looking now and say, don't take up any alcohol
Oh
now.
my gosh. But I passed. And then I had to do a piss test. I had just peed. But I was able to fill up the cup, surprisingly. She was very excited to see that. Yeah, I don't get the results of that until, whenever. I actually probably won't get the results to that because if you pass, they don't say anything.
And no news is good news.
No news is great news. So yeah, that was my day. It was an extra. I get paid an extra half an hour.
Because of the test?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, good for that. It pays to be healthy.
Good thing I wasn't smoking the reefer. Then I'd be screwed.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce. Yeah. I used to do that, guys. When I first met Alec.
I didn't.
Yeah, you never have. I used to try to hide it because I would feel like he would judge me. And you did. You did.
I did not judge you.
Yeah, you did.
I did not. I bought you as a gift.
You did. You bought me gummies. Oh,
Yeah.
no. What was it? Taffy.
No, it was gummies.
Oh, it was gummies. Okay.
That my barber sold.
They were good. Like, those gummies were everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All you needed was the small piece.
Yeah, but I wasn't judging Brian.
Sure.
as I told him, I just never really have gotten into it.
Yeah.
And I'm still not into it. So
It was during COVID, though. Like, during COVID,
Brian was off for weeks at a time, months.
I was off for months.
Yeah.
Like, I think my last trip that I worked was in July, and I didn't go back to work until January. I was off April, May, June. July, I had a few trips scattered in there. And then the rest of the year, I was off. So,
collecting unemployment and making more money than me monthly.
yeah, I was making more money than me monthly. Like, what I would normally work flying did not equal what I was making on unemployment. So, needless to say, COVID was a very lucrative time for me.
Right? You were just catching flights and feelings.
Definitely was. But yeah, I had to become a teacher, a full-time teacher
For BJ.
for BJ. So imagine the stress that I was under because I'm not a teacher.
Problems with English now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
That was a dig at BJ. It wasn't even a dig at me.
Oh no, that wasn't.
Yeah, you see, yeah, yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, it wasn't fun doing that part, and I had to cook. I didn't have to, but I was making breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh yeah, and that's a lot because you don't want to have to do all of that because then you have to clean up after all of those meals too.
And I did,
which is tough for anybody to do, honestly.
And I did it every single day. He had a full breakfast, a full lunch, and a full dinner every single day. And that's how I gained so much weight too.
I was just gonna say, it's so funny that I literally talked about this earlier today. So see, here is the reason. You are the reason.
Yeah. When I met Alec, I was 188, maybe.
Well, I don't want to depress myself and disclose any of that info. So this was nice.
Oh,
thanks for having me.
no,
here.
stay.
I'm gonna go.
No, you can't go anywhere. This is where you wanted to be. You can't go anywhere. What's going on, man's gang? So I am just now leaving the gym. I came here to get like a quick little workout in. For it to be a Wednesday at like 11 in the morning, it was actually kind of busy. So I didn't have access to the amount of machines that I wanted. But I did get a little something in. I broke a little bit of a sweat. But I am going to go home and finish on the row machine and lift some weights there to work out my sides or whatever. But yeah, it's feeling kind of nice that y'all are seeing a little bit of a change in our shapes. It kind of feels good to hear the positive instead of the negative, you know? And we are really working hard to do it. But I am supposed to be going to Kroger to do a little bit of shopping for dinner tonight because I'm making the rest of the salmon. As you saw, Alec is very healthy. Like, the way he cooks healthy food is amazing. He can cook great anyway, but he's so good at it. But it's my turn to try a little bit of a healthy meal. So I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, this rain, it's not what I expected. So getting out to go shopping should be interesting. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Anywho, I'm going to head to Kroger, then go to Publix, and then go home. So I will see y'all there.
Why are you trying to be my girl? I can't believe it. Don't you have a man? It's alright with me, my girl. We can't believe it. No, you got a man. Don't you have a man?
Hello, Maz gang. Turn this TV down. So I'm home from Publix and Kroger. So while I was at Publix, I got I guess I can do a haul. I've never done one of those. I don't know if this is a haul, but I got some Ritz crackers, some pretzel chips, some sun-dried tomatoes for dinner, and I got some hummus. Little things, little snacks for me for lunch. I also got like these cute little adult Lunchables. This is so cute. I got 2 of those. And I also bought myself some flowers. Because remember when we went to the store the other time and then Alec talked me into getting this plant, which was nice, but I think it's dying. I don't really know how to take care of it. But I wanted color in the foyer, however you pronounce that. So I went and I got some flowers. And this is them. And I put them together myself. I know it's not the cutest, but I love it. It's my first arrangement. But yes, I think I figured out how to make it work. So I'm gonna go put this in the foyer and then I'm gonna come back and start on dinner. Yeah. Hello everyone, I am back. I have started cooking. So far so good. I haven't gotten much done. Hold on, I'm trying to find this remote. Probably should have did this before. Oh my gosh, I probably should have did this before I picked up the phone. This show here, Sirens, so good. I'm only on episode 3, but it's pretty interesting thus far. So I have seasoned the salmon. I used the same seasoning that Alec used, so hopefully it tastes good. It should, because his tasted amazing last night. So I cut up some multicolored grape tomatoes, cut them in half. Got some garlic and onion right here. I have some heavy whipping cream and some veggie broth to go into what do you call it? To go into the Tuscan sauce. The one thing I forgot was damn spinach. So I'm gonna have Alec stop to get that, because there's nothing to just add the spinach and heat it up a little bit. It'll wither in there real easily. So I'll have him bring home the spinach, and then I still haven't decided what I'm gonna make with it. Like what goes well with like Tuscan salmon. I don't like quinoa. We don't have brown rice. We have regular rice. We have white rice from the curry goat. We have potatoes. Maybe I can make mashed potatoes and use the sauce as a gravy. I also have pasta. But I know pasta is not like the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like it's teetering along the lines of unhealthy. So I'm trying to like figure it out. I don't know. I guess I'll get it together at some point. But I'm about to put all of this in a pot or a pan. I'm going to use my cast iron skillet and see how it turns out. Wish me luck. Hi. Welcome home. You don't look so happy to be here.
No, you know why I'm looking this way? I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm exhausted, tired.
Hungry.
No, I'm hungry.
Okay. All right. I'll turn the camera off.
You might have to for dinner. I'm ready for dinner.
Okay. Well, this is it, guys. It's the Tuscan salmon.
You stole my recipe?
Not quite.
It's very good.
I didn't see you taste it.
You saw me taste it from before. Hold on. You didn't taste mine on camera either. You tasted the quinoa and showed them your mess up face.
Because you wanted me to do that on camera.
It's very good, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did good.
This is the finished product.
I want you around. Come through, I think I need you here. I swear it's hard to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking about. My higher by my rocket love. Fuck gravity, I'd rather stay with you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views with a merry day. All I wanna hear is in the visions.
What's going on, Mass Gang? Okay, so I am at work. I'm about 3 legs in, so I'm about to work my 4th leg. Y'all saw me earlier. I was actually deadheading. That was my first leg. We went from Atlanta to New Orleans, and then from New Orleans we went to Orlando, back to New Orleans, and now we're about to go back to Atlanta. So it's been a very long day. Excuse me. But it's been a chill day. Like, it hasn't been bad. I've been able to fly in the back, so I'm staying out of the mess, out of the drama. I'm just trying to make sure that my coworkers don't walk up on me talking to you guys. But yeah, I'm ready to be off. Tomorrow's going to be an even longer day because I go to LA tomorrow. But I'm the most senior on that trip too, so I should be able to fly in the back. But yeah, it's been a pretty decent day. Nothing eventful. It's just been real chill. I've been getting a lot of questions, like people DMing me about, not getting in trouble. I appreciate the concern of me not wanting to get in trouble because I'm filming in my uniform. But guys, like, that energy makes me nervous and it makes me not want to do it. But we did receive an email from Spirit saying that we are able to be on social media in our uniforms as long as it's in a professional light. Like, you can't be bashing customers or bashing the company or like name dropping. You can't be talking crazy. So I am completely fine with doing this. I got the okay from the company. They sent it company wide. So yes, you don't have to ask me anymore. It just makes my anxiety go high because, like, you never know who's watching and who's trying to get you in trouble. So, like, what if, somebody sends this in an attempt to get me fired? So it just makes me a little leery. But I'm glad we got that email recently saying that it's totally fine to do it. So you can stop asking. I'm okay. But yeah, since it's a late night for both Alec and I think we're gonna go out to eat for dinner or get takeout. We'll probably do Chipotle. But yeah, I just wanted to come in, check on y'all, check in, let y'all know that my day is going okay. I never really said anything after I posted that deadheading picture, so it was like, what the hell happened? I need to let them know what's going on. But yeah, I'm about to chill out. I guess we don't board until 4, and it's 3. Okay, it's 4:23 right now. We don't start boarding until. I'm sorry, we're in New Orleans, so we're on Central Time. It's 3:23 New Orleans time, 4:23 Atlanta time, and we don't start boarding until 4 p.m. New Orleans time, 5 p.m. Atlanta time. So yeah, I will see y'all when I get back home.
Hey guys. Whew, it is finally the weekend, and what is Brian doing? Oh, it almost looked like Brian was peeing back there. But I think he's just getting the number so that we can pay for parking. But yes, it is the weekend. It is Friday. So happy for Friday because I am off tomorrow. You know, I'm not off very many Saturdays, so I am definitely living it up this weekend. We decided to go out tonight. We're going to be going out with Dai from Dai Randoms. If you guys, sorry, this light. Yeah, if you guys aren't already checking out his channel, we'll make sure that we either link it below or we'll put his little at Dai Randoms here so you guys can check out his channel as well. But yeah, we are headed out to Zocalo, I think it is. We're just gonna have a drink or two here and then see where the night takes us, because everybody kind of just had a rough week at work and we just want to be able to just chill, reset, forget everything that happened this week. Mr. Sir? Yeah, I know he wants me to help him roll up his sleeve. You can hold this while I roll up your sleeve for you.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I was telling them that we both had a particularly rough day, and we're just like, yeah, we need to go out.
Today wore me out, y'all. I went all the way to LA today, and gosh, man, those passengers, they were there you go. Needy was the word.
And then today for me at work, like, was at work a long day, left work, ended up having to go back for late in the night. So I was at work. Well, I got home, 9 o'clock tonight?
Yeah.
Super late. Just went home, bed, changed, and now we're back out. Anyways, we are gonna try and see where Dai is at. So we'll get you guys back up when we're inside. Boy.
I feel it coming. Time is at the edge.
Dai, say hi. I got a bitch drink, guys.
Y'all both gonna have to block it.
Why not? Why not?
I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why.
Hey guys, so last night was fun to say the least. When we went to Zocalo, we got there, it seems, maybe 20 minutes before it is that they were going to close. We didn't know that it was going to be closing that early. So we stuck around outside maybe for about 15, 20 minutes, trying to figure out what next we were going to do. We went to another place that was there, and then eventually decided to go to Eagles? Eagle, sorry. Not me adding on the S, like when people say Kroger's. Yeah, but we decided to go to Eagle, and it seemed like that's where everybody was, because when we were around 10th and Piedmont area, yeah, nobody was there. We were wondering what's happening. Where is everybody? Is something going on that we didn't know about? But yeah, when we went to Eagle, we definitely found everybody. There was a super long line outside, could not get in. So we went to Felix's and Oscar's, which is right across the street. And then eventually, like, I guess closer to the time when the party was about to end, they didn't even care who was going in Eagle anymore. So we eventually got in, spent maybe 30 or so minutes there before it is that we decided to leave. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a really nice night out with Dai. I don't think we left there until maybe 3 a.m., 3:30, something like that. I can't remember, to be honest. Sorry. But we also got to see Kesey. I don't know if you guys
Follow his channel as well. But we got to see him. We got to see Terry G from our comments out and about as well. So all in all, it was just a pretty nice night to be out. You know, of course, right now we're not bound by the duties of parenting. So we could stay out late and all of that. BJ actually had his first game today too.
He did, and he won.
And he won. Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah, but right now we are rushing to see if it is that we can make it to the movies. There's a movie called Bring Her Back, which is a scary movie. I've been seeing everywhere that it seems like it's pretty good. Oh, you're wondering where the shoes were? Yeah, it's it. So we're gonna tell you if it is that it's good, because you know we like horror movies and we love movies overall. So, anyways, we're gonna rush to the AMC South Lake, which is in Morrow, Georgia, and see if we can catch it in time. So I got the tickets. I'm now just waiting on my date. That's I got my tickets. I'm just waiting on my date. She just left me to. Guys, there is supposed to be a storm happening, right? Clearly, as soon as we get out, it's about to happen. Oh, Jesus! Brian, where did we park? Okay, another rain. Jesus! Oh my God! Guys, when we said it was about to start, it literally was. Jeez.
Oh, well.
You okay? Yeah. Because Brian had to try and run a while ago. No, sir.
Hey guys, so we just got back from, well, we didn't just get back. We actually got back a couple hours ago. The movie was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was nothing like what I've ever seen before. So I would actually recommend you go see it. Once we came back, Alec went to sleep. He's up now.
Went to sleep.
He went to sleep.
I fell asleep temporarily for a very short period of time.
Okay. Alec took a nap.
Mm-hmm. And then you took an even longer one.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that it was a bad thing that you took a nap or went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
A nap is going to sleep. No.
Okay.
But he came back, took a nap. I finished editing the video, and yeah, here we are. What are your thoughts on the movie?
I thought it was definitely probably, I wouldn't say the scariest, but because I don't think that's really what it was. But it definitely is one of the better movies that we've seen, especially in that like horror genre. It was very, very good.
Yeah, I would classify it more as a thriller.
Thriller, gory thriller.
It was very, very gory. If there was anything that I could change, it was the gore.
Just even thinking about
some of what was going on. It wasn't necessary to be that gory.
Mm-hmm. But I definitely don't think that there's any movie out there like that right now.
Facts.
Yeah. And that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, it's not a US movie, so maybe that's why it was so good. I don't know, but I don't know where it was shot or
It was based in Australia.
Anyway, sorry, I don't know what happened, but my camera shut off. But yeah, so the movie is based in Australia.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that there's a movie that came out, I think maybe last year or 2 years ago, called Talk to Me, which was also another movie in the same genre. It's actually the same people that make it. And I heard that Talk to Me was very good too.
I feel like I watched that.
With this girl with like short hair and she was tormented and there was like this little hand thing that they were supposed to touch or hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never actually watched it, but it's the same makers of the movie. And it's the same universe. It's just the characters aren't related.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Talk to me. It was on streaming when I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
The girl was black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And like she like her neck was bent or some shit like that whenever she.
So I never watched it, so I don't really know. But I just know that it's the same people that made the movie. But
So that's interesting that they have range, because those are two different types of movies. I would have never guessed that the same
people made it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, but I would definitely say give it a watch if you're somebody that wants to be
Thrilled.
Yeah, thrilled or like entertained in the realm of horror. Yeah, as I said, it's not very often that you're surprised by something, and I think I was surprised by this. I would give it a very solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I can agree. We missed the first couple minutes, so I don't know what we missed.
You literally missed a minute. It started like from where it is that we saw. It had just started before that. Because I went back and read the plot on Wikipedia the same way I do most movies that I watch.
So how did it start?
With her at school and everything, and like then you see when she's going to the bus stop, which is where we came in.
So they never gave any backstory on her mom or dad or
Because remember, the mother was never in the picture.
So I
right there.
Well, so I didn't
That's
know.
What I'm talking about the movie. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we didn't miss that much then.
Yeah, we really didn't.
But yeah, I'm not gonna butcher the closeout this time, guys. I'm gonna allow Alec to do his big one, because the people been reading me in the comments about not knowing the script.
I remember what to say.
Well,
if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please comment down below. What should I comment? I would say Happy Pride. It's June, and honestly, I don't know that we said that the entire time during this video.
Yeah, Happy Pride, guys.
Yeah, Happy Pride. So please comment down below and say Happy Pride. Please share the video with somebody who wants a little bit more love in their lives. And if you haven't done it already, do what?
Subscribe.
Guys, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay.